Hey there, everyone, and welcome to your Yogalates HIIT Flow class. Let's begin by getting down onto our backs, heels as wide as your mat, windshield wiper swishes here side to side to open up your hips. Take a nice long breath in and out before we take our time and shift into reclined half pigeon stretch. I personally like to add a little rock side to side just to make those muscles feel this posture a little bit more. Then shift into happy baby, knees towards your armpits, heels flexed to the ceiling, and then you come up to seated position with your fingers laced behind you. Nice opening shoulder stretch here before taking that cross body stretch. You want to breathe in and out here as you're opening up, feeling that stretch as you lean over to the left, and then grabbing your opposite elbow as you lean to the right. Shifting forward now, you're going to move into your 90 degree hip stretch and add in a nice twist here as you breathe out and look over your right shoulder. You're then going to switch shins, so the left shin is forward, and here you are breathing in and out as you feel that across your pelvis and into the side body. Here, feet are going to come out nice and wide. It's a wide-legged forward fold. Feel free to come as low to the mat as you can, and then use your next breath in and out to bring your elbow across your body towards your opposite arm. Here you are opening up your thoracic spine, getting more deeper into this stretch with each passing breath in and out, always ensuring that you're doing both sides. Once completed, you're going to bring your feet to touch, and your knees are going to be nice and wide for butterfly pose. Feel free to open up those hips a couple of times and feel free to lean over to the left as you apply pressure to the right knee, and then do the same on the opposite side. From here, you're going to thread the needle by extending your right leg back, extending your left arm up, and then weaving your arm towards the ground. Feel free to draw your right palm to the top of your mat as you hold this here, and then get set up for the other side. Left leg straightens, right arm extends up, and then weaves down to your mat. Once you're back on your hands and knees, you move into bird dog, starting with the right arm forward, left leg back. As you draw your knee and elbow into touch, you'll feel your core strengthen and tighten. Doing this on the other side as well, a total of 3 times. Shifting now into your bear pose. You're going to let those knees hover just above the mat as you twist side to side. Let's go for 5 times here, right, left, and then push right into down dog and bring your heels as wide as your mat and add on a twist. You want to do this a total of 4 times, taking that breath out to twist and look underneath your arm. From here, fingertips are going to walk all the way to the back of your mat. You're going to draw your hips down into Malasana pose, adding in a nice shoulder opening stretch both sides, and then rising up and down a total of 3 times for your air squats. Once you've completed those, you're going to shift into your high plank and tap your knees a total of 3 times before shifting back into child's pose. After taking a nice gentle breath in and out, you're going to move your weight forward, coming down onto your left forearm and your right palm as you take your single leg kicks. Ensure that you're drawing your abs in nice and tight and extending through the heel all the way back and up. Take a moment, breathe, do your 10 counts here, and then switch to your right forearm, kicking up with the exhale and drawing your knee back towards your left arm with your inhale breath. A total of 10 times, targeting the glutes, your hamstrings, as well as your obliques. Shifting onto your hands, moving into push-ups. Modifications are always welcome, so please take your knees down. If you'd like, you can lift them up, but ensure that you're not sacrificing form, keeping your neck nice and long, your back flat, and your gaze towards the top of your mat. Once you've done your 10, you're shifting into child's pose and then into downward facing dog, where you'll bend one knee at a time to continue to warm up your hamstrings and calf muscles. Take a stroll to the top of your mat for mountain pose. Big breath in, sit up tall, arms over your head, palms the center of your chest. Then as you set up goddess pose, your heels are in line, toes turned out, right palm is behind your head as you lean to your left thigh a total of 5 times. Think of this as an oblique crunch, so you're trying to bring your fingertips towards your ankle as you take your elbow to point towards the ceiling. From here, you're going to then take your time, draw your palms to the inside of your knees as you take this twist a total of 4 times. In your next movement, you're going to step to the top of your mat and get ready for your reverse lunge. Your right heel will step back, your shoulders will stay above your waist as you then draw your knee high in towards the center of your chest. You're doing this a total of 10 times as you're building strength in your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, as well as your core muscles once you bring your knee nice and high in towards your chest. As you hold this lunge, you'll now begin to pulse with your arms straight up to the ceiling. Remember to keep your tailbone tucked and your core muscles nice and engaged. After doing a total of 10, your hands will come to your mat. You'll set up for high plank and add in shoulder taps, a total of 10 times. From your shoulder taps, you'll move once again into downward facing dog and take it for a stroll, bending one knee at a time. You're keeping these muscles, especially your hamstrings, as well as your calves and Achilles tendons, nice and warm so that your muscles are ready for you to come to the left side, stepping that left leg back into your reverse lunge. Here you go. Draw that knee in and up a total of 10 times. Keep your heart rate up, your gaze forward, and your shoulders relaxed from your ears. Once you've done your 10, you'll move into that static position where you will begin to pulse with your arms extended towards the ceiling. It's important to note that reverse lunges put less stress on your knees and your joints, and just a great exercise to improve your balance and stability. Once your palms come back to your mat, you're going to set up to thread the needle, starting with your right shoulder dropping to the ground as your left hand extends towards the top of your mat. Take a nice gentle breath in and out before switching sides. Begin to now shift into high plank with an inhale breath, and then as you exhale, push your hips back towards your heels as your knees move outwards. You're going to do this a total of 5 times before shifting into down dog briefly and then lifting your right leg into three-legged dog. As your right foot steps forward, you're going into your high lunge. Your right hand will move towards your hip as your left arm stretches over your ear. Arms open wide for warrior 2, into reverse warrior, and then extended side angle. As your left hand comes to your mat, you will set up for gate pose, taking your right foot to the back of your mat as your right arm extends over your ear. Each time your knee and elbow connect, it's an abdominal crunch. The exhale will bring you to touch. The inhale will lengthen out your side body. From here, you'll then shift back onto your hands and knees, take a brief moment into downward facing dog, and then start with the left side. Take a breath in as you extend your heel up and then step it forward, high lunge. Arms reach up on your breath in, side stretch, and then shift into warrior 2. Reverse warrior, and then extended side angle. Right hand comes to your mat this time as you set up for gate pose. This lateral stretch helps to lengthen your side body and also improve your overall flexibility. But as the knee and elbow connect, you're drawing in your abs nice and close and tight, and you're just feeling that burn. Once you've completed 10 on this side, shift back into high plank and into downward facing dog so that you can then slowly walk your feet towards the top of your mat so that you breathe into a flat spine, exhale, bow, and rise up into mountain pose. Stepping your feet nice and wide now, you're moving into Cossack lunge. So we're going to begin by taking your time bending into the right knee and then into the left. As you continue to do this action, you're stretching your arms apart as you're breathing in and out. The inhale to lift, the exhale to sit low and bend into your knee. Taking those arms nice and wide, getting that upper body to stretch and open up for you. Once you've completed your 10, you will set up for goddess pose, bringing your heels in, toes out. Hands will start towards the ground and then all the way back up. Every time you lift and lower is counted as 1. You're going to do this a total of 5 times. From goddess pose, you're going to shift into high knees. Each time your palms meet underneath your knee, you're going to hug your navel into your spine. Keeping the heart rate up, you're going to do this at a nice pace so that you get a little sweat and feel the burn. Once you've done a total of 10, you're moving into curtsy lunges, which you'll do side to side. As you step your right foot back, remember to keep your front knee stacked over your front foot, not collapsing inwards. You're also maintaining a lifted chest and your shoulders stacked above your hips. Keeping the HIIT exercises going, you're now going to get ready to set up for a low squat. Feet will be touching as you lower, and then as you rise up, arms will extend towards the ceiling. This modification does not include any jumping, but if you feel compelled to, you most definitely can jump and then come right back down. Here we go, shifting into the next exercise now. Be a wider squat and then a nice twist. Each time your elbow meets your thigh, feel that exhale breath and then come back to the squat and rise up again. You're doing this a total of 10 times. From here, you're setting back into your curtsy lunge, but with an added kick. So you're going to step the right foot back and then lower, keeping that nice great form, and then sending the right heel out to the side. Kick with the heel extended forward and then come right back down into your curtsy lunge. As you shift to the left leg, stepping back, ensure that your front knee is in alignment with your toe, your core is engaged, and you're still breathing in and out. Now it's time to go into a forward fold, hinge from the hips, reach for your ankles, breathe in and out before turning and bringing your body in alignment here. Chest over your left thigh, and then switching it out, right leg forward, left heel back into your mat. You're going to then take your right leg back into downward facing dog, take a breath in and out, and then shift here onto your forearms, moving into donkey kicks, right leg lifting up, pulsing towards the roof. Keep your abs engaged, keep your gaze towards the top of your mat. You're then going to shift to the other side, extending. You remember to keep moving your heel towards the roof, core embraced, hips square towards your mat. Breathing in and out, and then coming into your forearm plank where you'll do your hip dips here, side to side, a total of 10 times. You should be feeling the burn, but please keep on breathing through these movements. Here, once your chest comes to your mat, you're going to have cactus arms and lift and lower a total of 5 times. Once again, you're engaging your back muscles, you're feeling the lift of your chest, and your thighs still pressed onto your mat. Oh, good time to come into child's pose, breathing in and out, and then right leg lifts, and you're going to bring it forward into your half pigeon. Take a moment to relax, rest into your mat, feel this external rotation in your right hip, internal rotation of your left leg. Now coming into your seated twist, and inhale to lift your spine and exhale to twist and look over your shoulder. You're then going to move your weight into your tailbone because you're setting up for reverse tabletop with your figure 4 legs, lifting and lowering a total of 4 times. Think of pushing into the ground to extend and lift your heart and your hips to the roof. Transitioning now to 3-legged dog. Left leg is going to lift all the way up to the ceiling, and then you'll place it forward to the front of your mat. You can bring your ankle in closer to your groin to decrease the intensity of this posture, or you can bring it more forward so that your shin is in line with the top of your mat. When you're taking your next inhale breath, you're lifting your chest and coming into your seated twist. Remember, a nice straight spine allows you to take fuller, deeper breaths in and out. As you shift into reverse tabletop on this side, think of moving your belly button to the ceiling, but keep your core nice and engaged. After you've lifted and lowered 5 times, you're then going to take your spine back to your mat and go into your single leg glute bridge. You're going to do this a total of 10 times. Remember, you're squeezing and lifting towards the roof, stamping your heel to the ceiling. Take a moment to breathe in and out before transitioning to the other side. Think of pressing your right heel to the ground, but your left heel to the sky. Once you're done these, you're then going to begin crossed ankle leg raises. Begin by drawing your right ankle over the left, press your shoulders down to your mat as well as your arms, and breathe in as you lower your legs, exhale to take them back up. You're going to do this a total of 5 times with the right over the left, and then switch. Always maintain your spine on your mat. If you feel any lifting action happening, you're going to recommit to engaging your core and pressing your spine into your mat. Once you're completed these, you're going to move right into your windshield wipers, starting with your knees dropping over to the right, then to the left, once again, right and left. Now walk your feet together, extending upwards, lifting your hips, keeping those knees nice and wide. You're lifting and lowering, keeping a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, squeezing your glutes as you lift, and keeping your core muscles engaged. Once you've completed 10, you're then going to cross your right leg over the left. It's reclined cow face pose. As you bring those knees in, you'll feel it more along your glutes, so ensure that you give adequate time to both the right leg over the left and the left over the right. Now you're going to rise up to a seated position and move into an open twist. So take an inhale, lift your arms up, gently look over your right shoulder as you exhale and twist. Lift your arms once again and do it to the other side. As you draw your arms up, breathe in, palms together. Take a moment, feel your chest rise and fall underneath your hands. Breathing mindful breaths to conclude class. Namaste, and thank you so much for joining me.